21C Creativity, critical thinking, communication. Arav and Mira were excited. Their family was going on a road trip. Once the trip started, the children noticed that the road had started looping and climbing. As their car climbed higher, the air became cooler and they saw tall, snow-covered peaks in the distance. Wow! What are those huge things, Dad? Mira asked, pressing her face against the window. Those are mountains, Mira, replied Papa. Papa, why do we not have any mountains near our house? Arav asked curiously. Papa smiled. That's because different places on the earth have different landforms. We live in the plains, where the land is flat, but some places have mountains, like this one. So, does that mean there are other types of landforms, too? Mira asked. Indeed, there are. Let me tell you more about them. Now, think and answer. 1. Look around your neighborhood. Describe the kind of land you see around you. You can also draw a picture of it in your notebook. 2. After you have read the chapter, identify the type of 2. After you have read the chapter, identify the type of landform found where you live, and write its name in your notebook. Now, let us join Arav and Mira as they learn more about landforms. Asterisk 42. Landforms of the Earth. The surface of the Earth is not uniform. Some areas are elevated while others are flat. These variations, together, form the landforms of the Earth. Landforms form over millions of years and play an important role in shaping the environment and in supporting life. The major landforms on the Earth are mountains, plateaus and plains. These landforms are created by two main kinds of forces, internal forces and external forces. Internal or endogenic forces are forces that originate within the Earth's crust due to heat and pressure. These forces cause the Earth's crust to shift, bend or even break apart, leading to the formation of various landforms, like mountains, such as the Himalayas, plateaus, such as the Tibetan Plateau, and rift valleys, such as the East African Rift Valley. Forces that act on the surface of the Earth are known as external or exogenic forces, and include agents of change such as wind, water, rivers and waves, and ice, glaciers. These forces wear down and reshape the Earth's surface through processes like weathering, erosion and deposition. Exogenic forces and processes lead to the formation of landforms such as river valleys, plains and beaches. The Indo-Gangetic Plains in India, the Nile River Valley in Egypt and the coastal beaches of Australia are examples of landforms shaped by exogenic forces. Mountains. Mountains are natural elevations of the Earth's surface that rise high above their surroundings. They are characterized by a broad base, steep slopes and a sharp and narrow summit. The highest point of a mountain is called its peak. Some mountains stand alone, while others form part of a range, a series of connected mountains that run in a line. Asterisk 43. Mountain ranges found in high-altitude regions are often covered by snow throughout the year. Landforms that are lower in elevation, with gentler slopes and rounded tops, are known as hills. Mountains are formed in different ways. Let us look at some of the processes. Folding. As you have learnt, the Earth's crust is broken up into several large pieces, called tectonic plates, which are constantly moving. When two tectonic plates push against each other, the rocks between them get squeezed. This causes the rock layers to bend and fold, and rise up over time to form fold mountains. The Himalayas and the Alps are fold mountains. Faulting. When large sections of the Earth's crust move up or down along faults, cracks in the crust, block mountains are formed. A well-known example is the Sierra Nevada range in the USA. Volcanism. During a volcanic eruption, magma, hot molten rock from beneath the Earth's surface, escapes onto the surface. As it cools and solidifies, it gradually builds up into a volcanic mountain. Mount Fuji in Japan is an example. Mountain ranges around the world. One of the most well-known mountain ranges in the world is the Himalayas, which stretch across Asia and include Mount Everest, the tallest peak on the Earth. Other notable mountain ranges include the Rocky Mountains in North America and the Andes Mountains in South America. In Europe, the Alps mountains span multiple countries. Mountain ranges not only shape the geography of the regions they are in but also influence climate, biodiversity and human life. Let us understand how they influence the environment around us. Vegetation and wildlife in mountainous regions. Mountain slopes are often covered with montane forests, where tall, cone-shaped coniferous trees like pine, fir, spruce and deodar grow. These trees have thin, pointed leaves that help them survive in cold conditions. As the altitude increases, the forests thin out, giving way to grasses, mosses and lichen. Higher still lies the snow line, beyond which nothing grows and there is only bare rock. Niblet. Mountain, Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, Africa, is special because its summit is covered in snow, even though the mountain lies near the equator. This happens because Mount Kilimanjaro is very tall. It stands at nearly 6,000 meters. At such high elevations, temperatures at the peak can drop to a freezing -20 degrees Celsius at night. As warm, moist air rises from the lower slopes, it cools with altitude, causing the moisture to condense and freeze, forming the iconic snow cap on Kilimanjaro's summit. Let's do it. 21C. General awareness, visual literacy, epistemic, observation and research skills, me, Visual spatial. Figure 4.4 uses color coding to represent mountains, plateaus and plains on a world map. With the help of an atlas, identify a few other mountain ranges, plateaus and plains that are not included in Fig 4.4 and mark them on an outline world map using the same color code. These high-altitude regions are home to diverse fauna, wildlife, such as snow leopards, peregrine falcon, Himalayan tahr, mountain hare, golden eagle, Canadian lynx, yak, ibex, and gray fox. They have special adaptations, such as thick fur, strong hooves, or sharp eyesight, to survive in the mountain environment. Life in the mountains. Mountain landscapes are often rugged and steep, making regular farming challenging. Farmers therefore use a method called terrace farming, in which steps are carved into the hillside to create level surfaces for cultivation. This technique helps prevent soil erosion and makes it possible to grow crops such as rice, wheat and potatoes. Farmers are also able to grow crops like tea, apples and medicinal plants, which thrive in the cool climate. In many mountainous areas, herding is a common occupation, as animals like yaks, sheep and goats can graze on the slopes. Tourism is another major source of income in such regions, as visitors are drawn by the fresh air, scenic views and opportunities for adventure sports such as skiing and paragliding. In addition, some mountains have places of religious or cultural significance that attract pilgrims. Challenges of life in mountainous areas. Life in the mountains comes with many challenges due to the harsh environment. Some of them include landslides, flash floods, avalanches and extreme snowfall. They can cause widespread destruction and loss of lives, and affect services like transport, communication and health care.